Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And as you can see, I am actually inside of the jailbreak map. And no, I did not use exploits, I used a glitch regarding helicopter rope to get in here. And it's fairly easy. I made a video on the glitch, so please feel free to check the description below to check it out. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the inside of the jailbreak map. So as of the April update, the inside of the jailbreak map has been completely updated, and as you can see, it is very, very different from before. Now, instead of just having grass, the inside is completely different. Like, it is a lot easier to drive your vehicles inside of the map now, and it is even bigger than before. There are some terrain bumps here and there, but you should be okay for the most part. This section is probably my favorite section because you can easily test your vehicles in here as long as you don't accidentally bump into the terrain. So yeah, now the ground is extremely big and you should be able to test your vehicles in here. And honestly, this is a great racetrack to test your vehicles on. Like, I am driving the Bandit in the map and I'm surprised that you can drive vehicles inside the terrain. And yes, I am inside of the terrain, so no one is able to get me, because no one can actually see me through the terrain anyway. Another cool thing is that you can shoot through the terrain, so you can actually damage anyone through the terrain, which is unintentional, but it actually exists in Jailbreak, sadly. And it's not just in Jailbreak, it exists in nearly every other Roblox experience with terrain. Also, I just noticed there is a gate over here, and I'm not entirely sure why there is a gate over here. It's like a two-dimensional electric fence, and I got no idea why that is there. The developers probably added it for some reason, but yeah. So, it is pretty cool that you can check out this section, you can drive around here, and yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the Bugatti Chiron.
Nice.
So this is the Chiron, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to drive around in here, and like before, I got to be a little bit careful with the terrain bumps, because if I bump into the terrain, my car will glitch, and I will also be glitched. So yeah. And you do need to be a little bit careful with some areas because you can actually glitch out of the terrain, so please keep that in mind. But despite this, yeah, this is pretty cool. You can drive your vehicles on a straight path for almost a few seconds, and I think that is really, really cool. So yeah, and unfortunately my car got stuck. But yeah, this is what happens if you bump into the terrain. As you can see, my car got stuck and I can't retrieve it because I will also get stuck in there. If you do manage to get stuck in there, the only way is to probably just switch teams. But despite this, I think it is pretty funny that you can check out the inside of the map. Now, this is not the only portion that you can check out. It's just one of the few portions, but I'll go ahead and show you guys another portion that you can check out. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here I am inside of another portion of the back rooms, which is what I like to call it. Okay. And I used a helicopter to get in here as well. But yeah, so here I am inside of another portion of the back rooms, and this one is a little bit smaller, so I do need to be a little bit more careful in this section because there are some terrain bumps. But it's basically the same thing as before. You can check out the ground and you can drive on the ground without any issues. Once again, please be very careful because you might end up being glitched outside of the terrain since you are inside the terrain, and you can fall onto the map as well. Alright friends, I did the same exact thing in here, and this one is actually a lot better than the others because there's a lot of ground in this one. Yeah, the ground is much more flat, and once again I have to be a little bit careful because I will be glitched outside of the terrain, like I said a few times earlier in the video. But I think it is pretty funny that you can look through the terrain and actually shoot through the terrain. So over here we actually got the mansion. Now the developers will probably try to fix this, but I think it is pretty funny that you can do this. We also got the star Easter egg over there, which is pretty cool. But not only that, you are able to pretty much check out this section, which is pretty awesome. Over here, we also got some sandstone, grass, and other stuff, and I just fell off the map again. So I went ahead and spent a few minutes checking out the back rooms that we got as part of the April update, And I must say, it is definitely worth checking out the back rooms. You get to test your vehicles in there, although it is worth mentioning that you may glitch outside of the terrain, so please be very careful while using the glitch. Hopefully the developers can fix the bug, and yeah, you can also do the same glitch with the power plant, as long as the power plant is under robbery, and that is a good way to arrest criminals, so yeah. But with that being said, I hope the glitch gets fixed, but for right now you can do it. But anyway, that is all I got for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.